It's been 6 years since the event in 2025. It wasn't just one thing, it never is. First, the new strain of the virus hit, COVID-20, they called it. People thought it would be like before, lockdowns, masks, and waiting for it to pass. But it didn't pass. The vaccines came, but they weren't what they seemed. They weren't salvation. And then came the new way. At first, they seemed like saviors, offering order in the chaos. People flocked to them, desperate for answers, for food, for safety. But it wasn't safety they were offering, it was control. MK Ultra-level experiments, manipulation of minds, and those who resisted? They were erased. Now, it's 2031. The Earth is a wasteland. No animals roam, no plants grow, no rivers flow clean. The new way promised utopia, but they delivered ash. I haven't seen another human in weeks. The few of us who refuse to join them are scattered, hiding like rats in the ruins. Food? Forget it. You'd kill for a crumb of stale bread. Sometimes, you do kill for it. Today, I scavenged the outskirts of what used to be a city. Found the remains of a dog, rotting and rancid, but it's meat. You don't think about the taste anymore, you think about surviving another day. The New Way's leaders are a mystery. No one I've met ever saw them, but their influence is everywhere. Propaganda still plays on loop in abandoned towns, sacrifice for the greater good. Trust the process. The New Way is the only way. It makes my stomach turn. If this is their better world, I want no part of it. The bones and dust around me are all that's left of their promises. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I woke up coughing again this morning. The air is heavy with ash, as if the earth itself is trying to suffocate what's left of us. My lungs burn, but I can't let it slow me down. Every day is the same: search, scavenge, survive. The New Way's drones are always in the skies. Silent shadows that hover above the ruins, watching, scanning. No one knows what they're looking for. Maybe they're hunting stragglers like me, or maybe they're just gathering data for whatever twisted experiment they're running next. Either way, I've learned to stay out of sight. There's a group of us who stick together sometimes. Not friends, not family, just survivors who find safety in numbers. There's Tasha, tough as nails, but her eyes tell the story of someone who's lost everything. Then there's Malik, a quiet guy who's a genius at rigging old tech into something useful. We call him the Tinkerer. And there's Grace, a girl no older than 10, who hasn't said a word since I met her. She clings to me like I'm her last hope, and maybe I am. Today, Malik managed to rig an old shortwave radio. For a few minutes, we heard a voice, a man speaking from somewhere beyond the wasteland. He called himself the Shepherd. He said there's a place out there, a sanctuary, far from the reach of the New Way. It's hard to believe in hope after everything we've been through, but his words stirred something in all of us. The New Way is not the only way, he said. We are still here. If you can hear this, come to the Northern Lights. Find the River of Fire. Follow it to salvation. The Northern Lights? A river of fire? It sounded like a riddle, but it was enough to light a spark in Tasha's eyes. We have to try, she said. There's nothing left here but death. She's right, of course. This city is dead, and we're dying with it. But the journey will be dangerous. The New Way controls most of the old highways, and their patrols are ruthless. If they catch you, they don't just kill you, they make you disappear. Some say they brainwash you, turn you into one of their puppets. Others say they harvest what's left of your body for their experiments. But staying here means certain death. I don't know if this shepherd is real or just another cruel trick, but we've decided to go. Tasha, Malik, Grace, and me. Tomorrow, we leave the city and head north. If this journal survives, maybe someone will find it someday. Maybe they'll know what happened to us, what happened to the world. Or maybe it'll just be another scrap of paper lost in the dust. The road stretches ahead, cracked and empty, like the bones of a world long dead. The silence presses down on me, broken only by the crunch of my boots on the asphalt. After the mess earlier, I'm more on edge than usual. The shotgun under my coat feels heavier, a constant reminder that survival out here is a game of seconds. The past keeps creeping into my thoughts, no matter how much I try to push it away. COVID-19 was bad enough, but COVID-20? That was the tipping point. They said the vaccines were supposed to save us, but all they did was light the match that burned the world down. When the zombie outbreak came, it didn't touch everyone, just the ones who'd taken the shots. That's how it spread so fast. I didn't take them. Never trusted them. Maybe that's why I'm still here. The government did what they could, or pretended to. They set up zombie camps and rolled out Musk's AI robots to hunt the infected. For a while, it seemed like they might get things under control. People whispered about help from beings not of this world, Anunnaki, some called them, and mysterious heroes. But none of that help ever made it here. Here, it was just me. Jeremy Tubbs is an exceptional author with a growing collection of books that are making a notable impact in the literary world. Known for his unique approach to writing, Jeremy has a vast selection of works available on platforms like Amazon and Google Play, where readers can explore his insights and creative storytelling. His passion for both writing and self-promotion has allowed him to carve out a solid presence in the online book market, and he considers himself one of the best in his field. Jeremy's books cover various topics, including personal development, music production, and more, reflecting his diverse interests and expertise. His works are available to readers who are eager to dive into his world of knowledge, creativity, and inspiration. Whether you're looking for guidance on making beats or a deeper connection with meaningful subjects, Jeremy's books provide a valuable resource that stands out in the digital space. You can find his books on Google Play and Amazon, where they are readily accessible for purchase and download. Jeremy encourages readers to explore his work and share it with others to help grow his audience and further establish his influence in the literary world.